What's up, guys? This is Stevan. I'm here today with my sisters Ivana and Tatiana, and today they're going to be roasting me on my most embarrassing wrestling matches of my career, guys. So before we get into it, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn notification bells on, because we're cooking in 2025. All right, so like I said, everybody's got embarrassing matches, but they're here to, they've lived them firsthand, seeing them, and you guys probably have a little bit better of understanding of what it's like, you know, being there and watching and witnessing it. So yes. How are we going to run this, Ivana?
So we're going to start from youngest, so when he was a kid, all the way up to end of his college career.
Yeah, probably college. Cause
and we're really only doing like folk style. We were at like anything that was in the States pretty much.
And plus, after I graduated college and wrestling in the Olympics or Worlds, there really wasn't much that was bad, so everything kind of was good post-college. So we'll do most of these matches were all folk style or from kids. So, all right, number one, who we starting?
Kayla Miracle. He lost to Kayla Miracle at folk style state as a kid. What were you, in 5th grade?
5th grade, yeah. I was 10 years old, I believe. I just won state the year before, and I was matching up with Kayla Miracle in the state finals, going for first place. She had already beaten like club teammates Jake Tucker and Drew Hughes earlier in the year. So Kayla was really, really good as a kid. And yeah, she had to wrestle boys, and she was just taking them out left and right. Beat me, actually. I remember I took her down, and she started crying, and I did not know how to deal with that at all. I know just having sisters and stuff, and made me feel a little uncomfortable. But on top of it, she just beat me as well. So, but took me out, and what happened, Tanya?
Oh, her dad, like after she won, her dad like lifted her and threw her in the air and caught her because they were celebrating.
We were so mad. We were so salty.
Yeah, that was tough for sure as a kid, like losing to a girl, you know. That's part of wrestling. And girls mature earlier, and I mean, she was insane. I mean, and also
yeah,
look.
I used to take it.
Yeah. look how I mean, look how successful Kayla has done though going forward. You know, as a kid too, growing into high school, I think was the first girl to qualify, right?
Yeah, for Indiana.
For state,
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the state of Indiana, she's the first girl to qualify for the state tournament. And then going on, like both of us had an amazing career going forward. We both wrestled in the Olympic Games in 2020 and 2024. She represented USA, and I think she was a world bronze medalist once or twice. So, I mean, it's pretty cool the careers we've had since. But met up in 5th grade, fun fact, and she beat me. I did beat her later on, so don't... You
had revenge.
I got revenge. All right, Tot, who is my next one? This is from high school.
Oh yeah, Josh Fuqua. So Stevan had five losses in high school, 4 of them being to Josh Fuqua.
This was the worst ever.
This was the worst.
Why was it the worst?
Because in high school, Stevan was like, you just run through everybody, and
well,
then
his first year he didn't run through everybody as much because of Josh Fuqua.
I guess, but like, I feel like we were just used to seeing him like.
Yeah.
Do really well. And then
yeah, because I feel like middle school is when he started like excelling a lot.
Yep.
So just to see him losing to the same guy, and it would always be by like, the matches would be like 1 to 3 points. Like he'd lose. It was so close. Yeah,
especially like, you know, beat everybody else. 5 total matches, 4 of them were to Josh. Then it was like the Carnahan tournament, sectionals, regionals, semi-state. And in the state tournament, I remember I was in the semifinals. Josh was like in matches where he should have lost the matches, but he was just upsetting people and made it to the state finals. So I hear him, he was down by like 8 points, and he pinned the senior. He was a freshman, pinned the senior, makes it to the state finals. I was winning my match in the semis on the other side against Nathan Boston. I hear that he wins, and I just froze up, and I ended up losing to Josh. Or I mean, I'm sorry, I ended up losing to Boston because I just was like, did not want to wrestle Josh Fuqua, which made it even worse. So, I mean, it was a mental block for sure, but...
He was the villain in Stevan's storybook.
Yeah, especially in high school. But it helped me get to the next level, helped me rise up, a rival that was much needed. And, you know, after that, helped me get over some mental fears, and won Fargo that year, and then won 3 state titles undefeated the next three years straight. So, you know, can't complain.
Wait, would you
say... A lot to Joshy.
Would you say if you had to pick again, like if you were to go back into like that match with Boston, would you still choose to like kind of freeze up and like lose to him?
No.
And potentially like lose to Josh in the finals? Or like what would you choose?
I think that even
if you had to lose.
Even Josh told me, who was my friend afterwards, you know, he was like, dude, like that was so stupid because like I literally had like the run of my life making it to the finals. Like that would have been the time to beat me because I literally, you know, had beaten you 4 times And like like that would have been the time where like he'd beat me all season, and then I would have came back and won the match. So it was like super stupid of me and immature. So yeah, definitely I would have taken that chance.
Or you would have just lost.
And then I just lost a 5th time. No, like who really cares? So it was just stupid. This is next one. I think Ivana's gonna bring up. It's probably my worst one ever.
Losing to DeSanto in Vegas. It was your first time wrestling him.
Yeah.
That's your
that
worst
was
one.
bad.
The DeSanto trap. First match trap.
Yeah. Why is that?
Because no one knew him, and he just had the one like sticky move with fireman's.
Yeah.
But like
he's really strong. He like
you off guard,
he like rips in your arm. There's a rash on your arm. It hurts so bad. And I remember I got upset to Pletcher, and I was just kind of like whatever. I didn't want to really wrestle the rest of the tournament. I was up right away on the consolations. I had to wrestle this kid going from Drexel, and he was just smacking his face and legs, going crazy, like yelling and stuff. And I was like, I did not want to wrestle, and whatever. Put on my headgear, shake this dude's hand, and he just comes out and fireman's me, puts me to my back. I think I lost like 20 to 21 to, it was bad, 20 to 10 or 21 to something horrible, like almost tech fault, just because I was getting caught and I was not ready for it. But to be fair, yes, DeSanto's beating a lot of guys right away. You know, RBY, Suriano, Seth Gross, like a lot of guys that he had taken out. So, and then we all kind of caught on, and that really locked me in then. Going forward, I think that was my best. Like I made the finals that year, and I ended up beating up DeSanto.
No, Seth Gross in the finals. That's what we're bringing up next.
No, what I'm saying is I beat DeSanto like bad the next time we wrestled because of that, and then I never lost to him after that. I beat him every time after. So, but yeah, definitely, as you guys can see, most of these embarrassing matches all lead to something better for the most part.
Yeah.
All right, what's 4th?
I think it was losing to
Seth Gross.
Oh yeah.
Which wasn't that. It wasn't like embarrassing. It was just more embarrassing that it was like
for you guys.
For us.
We got like
you were not embarrassed at all?
I was. No, it was embarrassing. Well, it wasn't embarrassing making the finals with losing in the finals.
Just like disappointing.
It was disappointing, especially because it's a difficult tournament, and like you do all of that to make the finals of this tournament, and then you lose, and you're like, man, next year I have to go through the same exact thing over again to try to win it. And I think the hardest thing was also like going down by like 6 or 7 points right away, and then coming back and going Ivana, takedown
after takedown.
Yeah, but then you get
yeah. With the new rules, I would have won.
I know. Don't people think that you did win? Yeah,
people were like, "Hey, congrats on winning." I was like, "I lost." Oh, yeah. Because like it was like a clinic. People were getting up to go to the bathroom and stuff because like the match was like, you know what I mean? Yeah. It looked like it was kind of like, oh, this match is done, but like. It was, I lost. But you guys all got, like, taken to the floor.
Well, yeah, they, like, take the family down to the floor. And then it just, like, just remember, like, being so, like, sad and going up the stairs. Everyone's, like, looking at you. I feel like I lost something. Yeah. I was like...
yeah, because they're all there, like, cheering you on. The families get there.
Yeah, then
and they're over there, like,
woo! Past, like, everyone in the crowd.
Yeah, that's true. That was probably pretty embarrassing, or for you guys. But for me, it more just sucked. It wasn't like an embarrassing way to lose, or losing to Seth Gross wasn't embarrassing. Oh, I have, for me, my most embarrassing probably was when I wrestled my first college open. I got pinned by this backup from Ohio State, Fitzgerald. I got caught in this like elevator Gator Bacon move where I shot on his leg on a high crotch, head outside, and he like kicked me over and pinned me. And he would either get tech falled or he pinned like really good wrestlers, like All-Americans and stuff. And I got caught and pinned in my first college tournament ever as like a starting like wrestler for Michigan. It was so embarrassing.
Bad.
Yeah, especially that like I go on to take 4th at the NCAAs that year, and like it was like earlier in the year I got pinned to a backup
in like 30 seconds.
Yeah, it was trash. Where like I actually had like so that was for me my most embarrassing match. What about
And then I think we're closing with saying Stevan's final year of college. When like they convinced you to come back and wrestle. Yeah,
I remember I wrestled. So I wrestled 133 my whole college career. Cut down to 57 kilos, which is 125. I only weighed like 140, 141, but for the team, they were like, they convinced me to come back and wrestle at 141 instead of wrestle 33. So I decided like, why not? I didn't realize how hard it was going to be coming back after in August of that year, cutting to 57 kilos or 125, and then trying to really bump up and wrestle 141, where I was just too small. I was still recovering from mono from the Olympic Games, and yeah, that was just a whole year to forget, to be honest with you, but right, Tanya?
It was bad.
She was there for most of the duels. That's why I asked.
I didn't go to a single one, unfortunately.
Say fortunately.
I missed all. I guess fortunately. Fortunately.
But it ended up weird how things work because you guys won the Big Ten
as a team. It did help the team, I guess, because I still performed. I feel like I beat the good guys, and the guys that weren't that good, always like I lost to. It just without the power.
You did not beat any good guys in the actual NCAA finals. Maybe at Big Tens.
Well, no, technically I beat the Okie State kid, that Carter Young kid, who was good, and then I beat Jaden Ironman that year too. I mean, we were both kind of hurt and just hobbling around like grandpas, like you said.
Yeah. It just was. Yeah. Just like compared to all of it, it just was not a good weight, and you were injured, and
then losing in the blood round too.
Yeah. Weren't you like crying after every match?
Yeah, because like I've never seen this.
Yeah, it was not good. Definitely rushed into that one. Should have not done it or come back. But hey, I learned a lot after those losses.
They wouldn't have won like the Big Tens if Stevan wasn't there.
Yeah, probably. But I'm saying even going forward into freestyle is when I locked back in and healed up, went to the weight that I should have went. It helped me reach a new level mentally. And I think that's kind of the importance of with these embarrassing matches, with all these things said, right? You learn something, you take things away. You can't just go and cry and and never show your face again. I think learning from failures, learning from losses can make you into a better wrestler, make you into a stronger wrestler, and I've improved greatly since then. So I think that's the main thing we can learn, right?
Yep.
It's because if we just stayed the same and we
then
just
you're not going to get any better.
Yeah, exactly. So, but that's it for today, guys. Let me know what you guys think of their opinions. If you guys ain't got any other embarrassing matches of mine, drop them below. But World Champs and everything we do, baby, let's go.
Let's go.